All right, let's get to the questions here. All right, Bill, did everyone know about Harvey Weinstein? And then parentheses, from a lady. All right. I don't know why you had to let me know it's from a woman. Okay. Hey, Bill, I'm a big fan of your podcast. And your show I saw in Montreal earlier this year was epic. Seeing a master at work is a beautiful thing. Ah, you buttered me up. You buttered me up. I have a lot of respect for you as a straightforward guy. Oh, look, this person's brilliant. She's going, you're a fucking brilliant at what you do. I know that you never lie. This is great. This is the way you ask a question if you want to get an honest answer. You're one of the few I'll believe unequivocally on this subject. Do you think everyone in Hollywood knew about Harvey Weinstein? I can totally understand how no one spoke out until now. He was fucking scary and clearly had the press in his pocket. I'd like to think I would have spoken out, but honestly, I probably would have put my fucking life and career on the line with little chance of taking him down. I just wish all the stars feigning shock would just be honest and admit they knew they didn't have the balls, parentheses, or were too smart to step up. Would love to hear Nia's thoughts on this. So would I. But she's not here. Congratulations on your amazing daughter. Love hearing about you being a dad. Go fuck yourself. All right, first of all, thank you for talking to me as if I'm on the big star level and I know what all of them think. I got to be honest with you. I didn't know a fucking thing about that guy other than he had a lot of hit movies. I came up as a stand-up comedian and have risen to having a vulgar animated show on Netflix. That's that's the level I got to. So I've done some movies with some pretty big people, but his name never came up. So if I had to guess, I imagine a lot of people knew that he fucked around on his wife. This is all speculation. I don't know. I think the women that he did it to, obviously, allegedly, you got to say alleged. Not trying to get sued here. It's still all alleged. He has not been convicted of anything. The 58 people that came out with the same fucking story, it's all alleged. I'd have to think that they knew, and then their friends would know. But how far it goes from that, it's I don't know. I have no idea. I got to be honest with you. We were in between takes and on the movie, and we were shooting in this fucking really cool fucking motel, man. I felt like I was in a Coen brother movie. So one of the rooms we had was like the little green room, and the story was on, and these women were coming forward, and like my mouth was literally agape listening to it. I can't. I'd be honest. All I can speak for me. I can't fucking believe somebody could do that and get away with it for that fucking long. I mean, and the tape of that fucking woman. And how that isn't enough. I guess because he never said, yes, I grabbed your boob. I think he just keeps going like, I understand, just come inside. Just come. I'm used to this. I'm used to this. None of that is an admission. The woman just goes, you're used to this? Like, I don't know. I just got to be honest with you. It's the most disgusting fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. And if this guy is as guilty as he looks, I'm worried that he's not going to go to jail because I don't know what evidence there is in the statute of limitations. You're going back decades with this shit. I don't know how it fucking works. But in a perfect world, they take him out to the desert and they put two behind his fucking ear. I mean, if he's guilty. If he's innocent, I think I just fucked my whole career. I have no idea. I don't know who knew what or whatever, but I will tell you, I've been enjoying watching Fox News, having a field day with this, trashing Hollywood. And, given that guy who was in the fucking hot tub with the 13-year-old girl who now hides out in France, giving him an award and all that shit. I love watching them call Hollywood out I love watching Hannity calling out the hypocrisy of Hollywood, trashing Donald Trump for what the fuck he's doing while that shit's going on in their own town. And then all the while, Hannity never bringing up Bill O'Reilly while saying that the French, what the fuck is that guy? I always forget his name. The French dude there, whatever, the guy hiding out in France or whatever, saying, and they gave this guy an award afterwards. And it's just like, yeah, and you had Bill O'Reilly on your show afterward. So everybody is like, I don't know, it's just such a fucking amazing time for that shit. Hillary Clinton complaining about the fucking electoral college while the Democratic Party went to court and admitted that Bernie Sanders got more votes, but they colluded with Hillary's, campaign to be like, no, you give us the best shot, so we're going to pick you. Fuck what the people say. I don't know. I don't fucking know. And then me saying that I fucking hate listening to people talk politics, and then here I am talking it. Yeah, I have no idea who knew what, but I would definitely say that, the same way like Fox News, there's no fucking way they didn't know that Bill O'Reilly was settling out of court in these fucking things. There's the same way that there's no way at the Weinstein Company they didn't know something was amiss. I just don't, I'd be honest with you, I am as shocked as anybody else. I just don't fucking get it. I don't understand. It's just one of the worst fucking things. I don't have any jokes. It's just one of the most disgusting fucking things I've ever heard. And I don't want to pay attention to the story because I don't think he's going to go to jail. And listening to his comments, he's the typical piece of shit that does stuff like that where he actually feels like the victim. You know what I mean? He's making it about himself and how bad he feels. Fuck the victims, whatever. The alleged victims, whatever, I don't fucking know. I don't know what people knew. But somebody knew something and they should have fucking said something. Anyways, all right. Asshole neighbor threatening our dogs. Jesus Christ, all right. Dear Billy Buttertits. Hey, I'm in good shape right now, by the way. Could you guys just insult me in a little more, Billy, how about Billy chiseled albino chest, something like that? I'm not chiseled, whatever. I'm a lady. You wrote into my fucking podcast, and I love you. I'm a lady in my late 20s. Here in the southeast United States, and I have an issue with an older male neighbor. I'll keep it brief as possible. Why am I doing this accent? This asshole keeps coming onto my property, and letting our dogs out of the fence. Oh my God! You need to beat this guy in the bottom of his feet. Don't do that, by the way. I don't condone that. Violence is never an answer. We live next door to a busy road, and I hate to think what would happen if someone came speeding down and hit one of my dogs. I have a big yard, so he has to come over into our property to open the gate. He waits until we leave to do it. It's easy. Go down to the spy shop and get some cameras, because some of our neighbors snitched on him. He's an old white trash dude that sits on his porch smoking all day, and he claims that our dogs bark 24/7. They don't, and the rest of the neighbors have said they don't hear the barking, or when they do, it's minimal. All right, this is what I would do. I would get a lock on my fence, okay, that he can't get past, and then I would go down to the spy shop and get some cameras. And then what I would also do is let him know. I would write a letter and say that that's what you've done, okay, just so, because God forbid he jumps over the fence, throws your dogs over, and then they get hit and died. Well, then okay, hit and die, and you're going to be like, all right, well, I caught the guy, but one of your dogs had to die. What you really want to do is just prevent this guy from doing it. So let him know that you know what he's doing, that you've taken these measures, and then maybe he will fuck off. Because, who wants to see a dog die and then an old guy go to jail or whatever? Just stay on your porch and be old, all right, buddy? Get him a pair of fucking wireless headphones. So he can listen to ba-ba-doo boop 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 ba-dee-ba-da-ba-doo ba-doo boop boop in his fucking headphones. Anyways, he goes, my question is, what the hell do I do? That's what she says. My question is, what the hell do I do? I've started locking the gate so that it shouldn't be a problem anymore, but what if this asshole tries to poison them or something? Now, that's where the cameras come in. I'm probably being paranoid, but I'm pissed off. I also have a temper, which doesn't help. What do I do, Bill? Oh, you're asking a guy who has a temper, who immediately suggests you beat the bottom of the guy's feet. I heard you talk about dealing with old people neighbors, and I'd really like your advice. Thank you. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, he's an old guy, you know. I would send a letter over there and say, I apologize if you find my dogs annoying. Other neighbors say they don't bark that bad. Here's a pair of fucking earplugs and some old man fucking, I don't know what you give him. Give him some brats or some shit. We are now locking the fence so you can no longer go in there. And I also have a camera set up, okay? I don't want to, I would just do that. Whatever the fuck I said earlier, I would do that. And then every time you see him, even if he tells you to go fuck yourself, just smile and wave and just tell him, it's nice to see you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I would just do that. All right? And then if you ever have a house party, I would invite him over and just try to kill him with kindness rather than beating the bottom of his, rather than beating.